corniest creators on earth. Imagine I'm on here. I've literally got like 500 subscribers. I'm the first name that shows up. Yeah, I would actually rage quit.
The internet is full of some of the best and worst people you've ever met in your life. And as time goes on,
I don't know about best people I've met in my life. I don't think any YouTuber is the best person I've ever met.
Starts to become more and more obvious. But I should not be seeing a 7-year-old's comments on a YouTube video. Why are we even sharing the same space?
Turkey Slurpee.
What? Turkey Slurpee, gawk gawk, can I get a pin? Anything for the pin. Just prove that they were a worthy jester worth of getting the pin. I'm so happy he disliked it. It's not 7-year-olds though, I'll be honest, it's not 7-year-olds, it's people from like, whose English isn't their first language. Like, that's just the best way I can describe it without getting too political.
YouTube Shorts comment sections might as well classify as a daycare. On these platforms, there are also categories of creators.
Isn't there YouTube Kids? What are they doing on here? They need YouTube AI and YouTube Third World. Nah, that's actually crazy. I need to chill, bro. Like, it's true though, bro. Like, these corny comments are usually just people from India or from like Pakistan that are just commenting weird shit in the comments, bro.
That are some of the corniest videos you'll ever see. And of course you saw it in the thumbnail. The first we're starting off with is Looksmaxers. Looksmaxing creators weren't really that prevalent until maybe 2 years ago. I would say the prelude to it was those Sigma creators, which evidently were worse. But as soon as Clavicular started streaming and blew up.
No, but Looksmaxing used to be ironic. Now it's not though. That's the difference. Back in the day, you used to have people who used to... Bro, what was that one guy who went crazy, started taking ashwagandha and like lost his mind? Yes, bro, this guy, the fitness YouTuber who went clinically insane, Connor Murphy. Bro, he like lost his mind, he went schizo. He used to walk around to people and like with his shirt off and be like, oh look, I've got a dad bod, but now I have abs. Like, that was his whole content. And I guess that's Looksmaxing, but back then it used to be like less corny. Now it's about like the way you mew is the way you're gonna pull girls. It just doesn't work like that, bro. Like, I'm sorry, your tongue position isn't gonna transform your whole life. Back then it used to be fun at least. That was just depressing.
Well, the whole community started to become mainstream almost overnight. Hey, we can say what we want about Clavicular, but this did single-handedly have a genre blow up in the mainstream because of himself. Now you got—
I'm not gonna take it away from him, but he blew up mainly because of the people he knew. For example, Clavicular, the reason he's everywhere right now is because Kick is using him as a tool to traffic more people into Kick. I know I just said traffic like it's something bad. It's not drugs, but they're trying to move people from other platforms, TikTok and like short form and X, onto Kick, and they're using Clavicular as their sort of star boy. Even though he is entertaining, it's not fully because he is entertaining, it's because there's thousands of millions of dollars behind him, just so they can churn ads with the Kick logo in the bottom, so people can go watch Clavicular on their platform. Not to take away from his accomplishments.
Moms and dads asking their kids how to Looksmax and if they're sub 5 or not. As this category has grown, they've got their own little subsections of people that do it, with one of them being those dudes who get a funk sound on TikTok and stare at the camera with it. And they'll do this at absolutely any occasion they can. Graduating from high school and need to record yourself right before walking the stage? They've got that. Doing your job as a policeman but gotta stop for an edit? They've got that. In the bathroom after dropping the fattest ever and being in front of a mirror? They've got that. By the way, this guy on—
wasn't this the guy that ended up— oh my god, Jadeon, man. Damn, what a way to ruin your life at like 18 or 19. Can't lie, the irony is insane.
Was a popular Looksmaxer on TikTok until May of this year, where his ex-girlfriend exposed he was buying cheese pizza content, and then Jadeon confronted him on it, where he admitted he did buy that content, then got arrested on 15 counts of possession. Imagine being
this really attractive guy. This is why I say it's so ironic. You're like, you can pull anyone because you're such a Looksmaxer or a Chad, and you're over here buying cheese pizza. Like, what are you doing, bro? And this is why I say it's always about like the fact that they can't have it, they're not meant to look at it. That's the reason these people are attracted to this sort of thing. Because he's 19, 18, bro. Like, the girls your age are basically cheese pizza. Like, 2 years off of being cheese pizza. Like, if you go out and date a girl that is your age, which is completely socially acceptable, it would basically be the same thing you're looking at online or buying illegally. It's the fact that they're not meant to be looking at it, and it's just disgusting, bro.
Being a conventionally attractive dude who has a good following on social media and could probably pull a lot of women in a snap, only to be buying CP content and ruin your entire life at 18. Usually this happens—
oh my god, he was 18, bro. That's actually insane.
Older guys, I guess he wanted to speedrun ruining his life just because. And the worst part about it is, he started getting more followers after the arrest. I thought looks maxing was supposed to be about looks, and I would assume if you did something like that, you would get curb stomped by the community. He even had one of his looks maxer friends defending him and saying he should be forgiven.
I was just asking, do you think it would be a disservice if he was convicted and sentenced to a lengthy prison sentence? Do you think that would be an injustice?
The whole point that I'm trying to get across with both of you guys is I wish that you could make an argument without reference to prison.
An argument without prison? He got charged with 15 counts! I don't even think EDP had 15 counts. He's lucky he's not getting the death penalty. If it was the Middle East, they probably would have stoned him.
I don't know about that one, you know? I'm glad the outlook on that has been changing, bro. Because back in the day, there used to be like hella stereotypes about like Middle Eastern people like not taking things like this as seriously. But I'm glad the outlook has changed.
Argument is, he says instead of prison, he should get rehabilitation and everyone can be forgiven for sin. As someone who's a Christian, that is a mostly true belief, although it still varies by your denomination. Not every Christian believes that. But just because you can be religiously forgiven if you repent, doesn't mean you can be forgiven by the law. Imagine we did that for any crime out there. Someone could commit a mass genocide and kill 1,000 people. And they would just...
And I just don't think the law should have any sort of correlation with religion. I don't think religion should be something other than being able to practice whatever religion you want. You shouldn't base laws off of religion, because the religion is belief in something that you cannot prove. That is basically what all religion is. Otherwise, it would just be scientific fact. So saying that we're gonna base laws based off of something that I can't prove, it just doesn't really make sense. Because, well, what if someone doesn't believe in that? What makes you more right than they are? So you just have to sort of find a middle ground.
The court with.
I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior. Yes.
It's also true he could get both prison.
See, that's another side of religion I would never understand, bro. There are so many things that lead up to you making that decision to convert to a religion that are so out of your control. Like, what if you are born in a religious household? You're much more likely to be religious. How is that fair to someone who's literally, like, basically never heard about Jesus or never heard about whatever religious figure you think? Like, it's just so many factors that are out of your control. And at the end of the day, your mind is not something you fully control. Your personality isn't something that you fully control. It's environmental. It's who your parents are. It's your surroundings. So whether you're religious or not, although you might think is a decision you make, it's really not, man. We're just a consequence of like a bunch of actions that are mostly out of our control.
I'm in rehabilitation so he doesn't do it again. So I'm not sure why his friend is trying to lay the option of no prison at all. You do the crime, you do the time. This incident showed the true degeneracy the looks maxing community has turned into. The amount of people defending bro is still crazy. Something that also hit the looks maxing community like a bullet is Clavicular's recent transformation. Clavicular recently got a nose job on stream to once again improve himself, and it's turned out
I'm definitely getting a nose job, bro. Like that I kind of agree with, especially if you as a kid like got hit in the nose and like it grew sideways. Like my situation, I bonked it multiple times as a kid, never got treated for it, so now I'm having trouble breathing on one side and it's wonky. That's the one procedure where I'm not like fully against.
that a lot of people are actually
That and anything to do with teeth, veneers, braces, those make sense to me. Like when you start putting plates into your cheekbones, it's like, bro, these are things that help with your health, like being able to breathe properly through your nose, having healthy teeth. These are things that improve your health in general.
because you know their mindset. You have to get everything truly maxed out to reach ascension. With Clavicular getting clowned on for his nose job, now they're all confused on why people don't like it. These dudes clearly don't understand not every person needs to change every aspect of their body. Sometimes things are perfectly fine.
What happened to your teeth, bro? What is this build?
Aspect of their body. Sometimes things are perfectly fine. It's the equivalent of a celebrity randomly getting Botox and some surgeries thinking they'll look way sexier. Only for people online to say the opposite and the celeb being confused on why turning their face into a stone figure didn't help. Also, recently Clavicular went to Paris to do his own stream series and try to do the same thing he does in America, walking around the streets and flirting with women to smash them. But he got the
Yo, this is the perfect advert for BP. Look at the way she's looking at him, bro. The whole clip, she's been looking at him this exact same way. Like, there is some truth to looking good. Like, obviously, your life will improve if you're a good-looking person. You will get more opportunities. And it's not fully out of his control, by the way. Most of being good-looking is health. The more you take care of your health, it's very proportional to how good-looking you're gonna look. A part of it is genetic, but it's honestly a small part. It's not as big as you think it is. Like, a lot of looks is in your control.
smash them. But he got the exact opposite experience he thought he was gonna get. The girls were laughing at him, people were putting up middle fingers to him, which shocked his fans.
Really?
It's not shocking that a country who doesn't
I mean, it's notorious. US lobbies are easier than Europe lobbies. Like, that's just a fact.
really care about him and sees his stream antics is gonna make fun of him. Like, these dudes truly think clavicular pulling women and them throwing themselves at him has nothing to do with his fame or money. His headquarters for streaming is in Miami. That's the hub of the most succubus woman to exist on the planet. If you
Facts, but he's very open about that. Like, yeah, his money and fame is the reason he's pulling most of these girls.
post on Instagram you have a yacht in Miami, you're gonna get 20 DMs from some plastic surgeryed up women there. I'm not saying clavicular couldn't pull at all without the fame, but saying it has no influence is crazy. The other category of looks maxers that are corny is the racist looks maxers. They'll make edits putting people who are less attractive of different races and then putting clavicular or someone else over it. It's always alluding some or saying they have bad genes or whatever. Meanwhile, behind the camera, they look like Notre Dame and have no chance with
Oh yeah, the BP edit guys are always chopped as fuck. Like, that's the reason they're so obsessed with it. Like, they never show their own face. They're over there just making edits of other guys. Like, it is really corny. The corniest thing on the planet is probably being a BP editor. They're not even getting paid for this. Just on their hands and knees for some collab, bro. Like, it's actually crazy.
Like, bro, do you know how pathetic it is that you're flexing another man's looks and aren't even showing your face? It would be like me in an argument with some dude and pointing to another dude saying, Yo, all right then, bro. Well, at least his over there is definitely bigger than yours. It also wouldn't be hard for me to make an edit like they do, but I'm not a cornball and loser. And these dudes be making these racist edits, but on the low, they're actually attracted to these people. But because they never have a chance with them, they make these edits to make themselves have more self-esteem and say they're still superior because their skin color. Speaking of racist, the next creators we got are the racist rage baiters. This is a genre that started to build more since 2020, and honestly,
since Elon Musk acquired Twitter/X.
These are people whose entire content is basically made to provoke certain races.
I used to think the people on X saying that, oh, X is it's a cesspool, it's so corny. I always thought it was exaggerated, but I swear to God, bro, like, a lot of people on YouTube have never actually, like, used X or Twitter properly. Bro, go in there for 20 minutes. Like, it genuinely just finds the thing that infuriates you most and just shows it to you over and over again. I think that's the best way to describe X. It just feeds you, like, shovels down your throat just the content that would make you the most aggravated. Like, there's platforms like YouTube, for example, they show you long form videos that are gonna make you sit there and watch for a long time. TikTok is videos that are gonna make you scroll for the next TikTok. On X, it's just your cortisol, how can I just make it spike? How can I reduce your lifespan? Like, that's their goal as a company. It's actually pathetic, like, I'm not kidding.
And that gives them the attention. But anytime they don't do that, they get no attention, so they become reliant on that content. The biggest case this year of someone who did that was Chud the Builder. You've probably seen this story by now, but Chud the Builder was a streamer on Kick who walked around in the streets, and his whole content was literally walking around the city yelling the hard R at black people and trying to get a reaction. To which he would then point at his waistband, showing his gun and telling them don't attack or he'll shoot. Funny thing is, a lot of the time, people would mostly give him no reaction or just question why he was doing it.
Somebody get him a banana. He's
Where is this, Kick? This can't be legal. This is like a shooting waiting to happen. Someone someday is gonna take it the wrong way, rightfully so. What do you mean? You're trying to get a reaction out of them, and that reaction one day is gonna be a full-on shootout. Like, this is a matter for the police. Like,
out. Come on over here and chimp out. He chimping out. He said, what's the...
And no one took him serious. People would troll him in real life, snatching his hat. Anytime someone did get close,
that makes me happy, bro. That actually makes me so happy. Like, it's not even a black guy.
Troll him in real life, snatching his
W man, bro.
hat. Anytime someone did get close to him, he would start shaking and telling them to back up. Chud is the perfect example of a Twitter/X user escaping to the real world and realizing no one is like their loser asses. They think just because Elon bought Twitter and pushes all of their accounts up in the algorithm and forces it in people's faces, that their echo chambers define real life. People got things to lose and people to take care of. Most of the time in any racist encounter in real life, people just pull out their phone and record them because that does more damage than any type of fighting. You'll get them fired from
That is so true, and I've been thinking about that so much, like, outside in public. Like, I don't know, I just run through these situations, like, what if this happened, what if that happened? If some woman came up to me and she was just, like, getting hella angry, or some guy came up to me and started, like, the first thing you do is just pull out your your phone and record them. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that is unironically the best way I can think of dealing with, like, the majority of confrontation. Like, it's not even, I'm not even kidding right now. It can be used to protect you, because they're going to be thinking to themselves, okay, I'm not going to get too close to this person or attack them, because literally everything is filmed. Second thing is, holds everyone accountable. And third thing, if anything does go wrong, you get a lot of TikTok views because of it. So it's just a win-win-win situation. You get what I'm saying?
Any type of job forever for the rest of their life. It turns out this was all a deflection of his own insecurities after he got exposed by 2 trans women who said they were with him, but one of them being a dominatrix and saying she knew him before he started streaming, and he would—
oh my god, that's the truth though. A lot of it is built up, like, to get to that extreme of a point. It's like you trying to cover up trauma. It's you trying to justify things in your mind. To be that racist to this point, it's like, okay, I did something that in the past I'm not proud of, and it's just that trauma that builds on top of each other until you become this person that is so radicalized. That's why if you ever see someone who's too obsessed with appearing like they're this big tough guy, or has these really like radical views about certain things, just know that they're most likely the complete opposite of what they're saying, and they're just trying to cover it up. It's like kids that get bullied at home go to school and start bullying kids. But instead of hurt people, it's traumatized people traumatize other people.
take things up the you-know-what, paying for these sessions. Another one also said they even dated for a while, with full-on receipts of it, by the way. If your career is gonna be to appeal to the most racist losers on the internet, doing it and having a track record like this is diabolical.
He probably felt demasculinized and weak, and so he wanted to purport that into society as a whole, and do that to other people to make himself feel better.
Did you think this was gonna be the most accepting community ever? And he got gassed up by these losers telling him to keep being racist and making $5 per hour on stream, that he ended up coming across the wrong person and shooting at them, which has resulted ever since May of this year of him being locked up with a $1.25 million bond. Until that got canceled, because it turned out they got footage of him shooting at the guy before he attacked, meaning it wasn't self-defense. He was doing all these antics to have some viral case of him shooting someone in self-defense who crashed out on him after.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's no better way to get attention than to do something crazy like this. Same thing with Clav when he starts shooting an elevator or ran that guy over with the Cybertruck. Like these, you gotta understand, these streamers, they live for this shit. You know, when they see someone giving them an excuse to have this viral moment, they get so excited. He couldn't wait to run that guy over, bro. Allegedly. I'm not trying to get sued.
The hard R, only to himself over, not even have that scenario happen, and spend the rest of his life in prison, most likely. You know, I must say, this has been one of the greatest hate watches I've had all year. Funniest thing about this is the guy he shot at was a disabled veteran. I thought these dudes were supposed to be all patriotic and support people who defend the country. Yet they take the femboy loser who shot at the man defending this country's side. I stand with the man who fought for this country and not the dude.
I don't understand how Americans can hate on black people. Like any white American hate on black people. Because you are literally an immigrant. You are literally someone who came from Italy, from Ireland. You are not Native American. And you gotta understand that black people came to America a long time ago as well. Like, I would think if there were to be any racism, it would be on like people that just came here, like Middle Easterners or Latin Americans, not black people. I mean, they're basically just like as American as white people are. Like, it doesn't even make sense by their justification. I think anyone who's legally an American is an American. Doesn't matter when your ancestors took a shit in American land, bro. Like, it doesn't really matter.
His fans also made the case worse for him because they started threatening the judge for revoking his bond, to which she had to make a statement saying, "I will not be intimidated." Nice one, guys. You just guaranteed Chud a good old life sentence. I actually hope this is a lesson for any of these losers that their shenanigans on Twitter/X don't hold in real life. Another one of these similar race rage baiters is a guy called Kingman. His degeneracy is mainly on Twitter/X, and
is it crazy to say that I've never seen a controversial Asian person? Actually, why am I lying, bro? Rice Gum. But Rice Gum's an exception.
His whole content consists of anti-blackness. Like, he'll pull up false racial stats, only post things about black people who do violent crime. He also gets mad at black immigrants or any other immigrants moving to places like America or the UK or whatever, saying, "Why are you doing this and you're ruining the country?" Like, buddy, let me get this straight. You're complaining about other immigrants and whoever moving to America.
Is he an immigrant?
UK or Canada, while having parents that are Asian immigrants. You can't make this up. The bootlicking has no end. He really
Bro, most people hold their opinions not because of logic, it's because of emotion. Like, they invoked certain emotions. Some black person did something wrong to him in the past, and now he associates that with everyone. Or some person online made him feel like he's smart, and that he's this genius, and that he's better than everyone else, so now he holds these beliefs. Most people do not hold their beliefs based off of facts. They hold it based off of emotions.
kissing up to these white racist type of people is gonna somehow make him exempt from anything himself. Like, bro, they don't like you either, gang. You're just a good chess piece for them. Meanwhile, in the streets, if they
And a lot of anti-Semitism nowadays is like being justified by, but Jewish people, they think they're better than everyone else. Don't you as well? Most people who hold those anti-Semitic beliefs, like strong anti-Semitic, not anti-Zionist, anti-Semitic beliefs, like genuinely hate you because you believe in Moses and not Jesus. Most people who hold those beliefs are also people who think that they're better than immigrants, that they're better than people who come there to make a living. So you have a problem with them thinking they're better than everyone else, but you don't have a problem with you thinking that you're better than everyone else. It just doesn't make sense. It's peak hypocrisy, bro.
saw, bro, this is how they would treat him.
Just emotions.
Hey, that's racist. I love Germany. Don't become racist, please.
Whoa. That's crazy. Germany is very known to be like a very antisocial place though. Like Germany, like as far as Europe goes, is like one of the most antisocial places, like least friendly.
What are you talking about?
Where you from?
Am I saying everyone is racist in these countries? Obviously not. But my point is, the specific type of people he kisses up to...
Of course it's Germany. Like, I just gotta say, Germany, bro. Like, pfft, we ain't learned nothing, huh, Germany? We ain't learned nothing. I'm just playing.
never accept him. Does he realize he could just hang out with non-racist white people and not have to put up with what he does? And when he gets called out by other Asian people saying he's just trying to kiss up to racist white people and he doesn't want to be Asian, he crashes out
so
saying
pathetic.
he's never wanted to be white and he's a proud Korean.
Like, I guess, bro, whatever you say.
Whenever he does get some type of racism though, he calls it out saying people shouldn't generalize Asians. Actually, let me correct that. He is racist to other Asians. It's just if you go after Koreans, then you know you're generalizing because they're the only good Asians according to him. I don't support that racism either, obviously, but you can't be picky with who you call out. And the last thing we got is AI slop creators. As AI started to advance more and more, we were probably primitive 6 months ago in AI compared to what we got now. More random types of slop creators are popping up in different categories. One of the worst ones—
I don't think AI slop is ever gonna take over fully. Like, it does make me lose my faith in humanity seeing like Fruit Love Island. AI will never be able to know what's most entertaining for humans the same way a human can. Like, the understanding of a person could watch a video and tell you, okay, this is fun. And AI has to do like 1,000 calculations to think, okay, is this fun for a human mind? So I think entertainment won't be something that AI takes over for a very long period of time. Because it's not A to Z. It's like there's so much that goes into making YouTube videos or storytelling or a TV show. It's something that will always have a human aspect to it. AI, I don't think will be able to replicate that to that degree.
have got to be those fake movie trailer channels. These existed in the past, but it was obvious the whole thing wasn't real before AI. Now with AI, people can fully make the trailers more realistic and basically generate free money for themselves while stealing someone else's copyrighted work. I don't even get the obsession of being so desperate for a movie or show trailer you have to watch a fake one. Doesn't that ruin the hype for it in the first place? It also dilutes the original work and makes it look dumb when you watch these trailers. Like, look at this Back to the Future trailer and tell me you find it satisfying.
This fall, time is running out.
Doc, there are hundreds of me in there.
That's exactly the problem.
The continuum's folding in on itself like a cosmic pretzel.
One kid in a red vest. A future beyond the future.
We have to go further than we've ever.
Yeah, the images aren't bad, it's the AI voice is so bad. But AI voice has improved so much. Why do we still have this? Why are they using this dog shit ass?
Gone 2 jumps ahead.
YouTube went on to ban 2 accounts who were constantly doing this, so low-key they get a W on that. One of the channels called Screen Culture had over 2 million subs and was literally pumping out trailers for anything. And it wasn't like the channel was getting barely any views, it was getting a good amount of views. You also gotta think of it, if your algorithm is tuned into, let's say, like Five Nights at Freddy's content, then YouTube is gonna see a new trailer dropped and push it to your algorithm so you can watch it. People were complaining all the time, telling YouTube to have these channels stop stop recommending fake trailers to them. But because it was in their algorithm and YouTube couldn't tell what was real and what was fake, you would get them plastered on your recommended feed every time. You also got those AI music accounts who post fake music of artists. They do this all the time for artists, and especially when it's dead artists. Juice WRLD is probably the most popular genre of it for some reason, and they'll blatantly post the songs with his voice AI'd over it. They also get to keep the profits of this fully to themselves, which is extra and unfair.
Now, I'm not laughing because it's funny, it's a serious situation, but it's just like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, imagine the TikTok voice. I still see your shadows in my room. Like, bro, it's just gonna be ass.
To Juice WRLD's family. He clearly wouldn't approve his voice being used for fake songs. Juice WRLD was someone who had hundreds of songs vaulted for a reason. He was a perfectionist when it came to his work. So seeing people take an AI voice of his and slap it onto some random slop beat is sad. I don't care if Juice WRLD is your favorite artist in the world, please don't listen to AI songs of artists. It's disrespectful to the actual work they put out there and wanted out. One of my favorite artists is MJ, and am I listening to AI songs of him that aren't real? Hell nah. I don't know how someone can run out of music for an artist that has hundreds of songs anyways. I've never felt like listening to MJ that the songs have run out. There's always something I could play. This is one thing YouTube hasn't cracked down on yet, and I hope it does. For people who still don't get it, think of it like this. Imagine you're a content creator and make a video talking about something that gets good views. Then some random channel takes your voice, runs it through AI, makes something similar, and you get nothing from it. Yeah, that
Yeah, but at the same time nowadays, like back in the day, people used to get like really pissed off about you reusing content, as in like if someone re-uploaded your clips, it would be like the end of the world, which is so hard to imagine now, because nowadays it's like what careers are built on, like anything to encourage you to clip their content and post it everywhere. So it depends on how it's done. Like if it gives them more publicity, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. When thinking of art like it's this thing that is like the Mona Lisa that has to be protected, I don't view it that way, man. I think everything's art. The way you rack fries is an art. Like it doesn't really make sense. I wouldn't say that it's worse than AIing a video because this artist, his art is different. It's just so much better than a YouTuber's art or a Burger King worker's art. Like, I don't think there's something special about music specifically.
Wouldn't be the best feel. Anyways, that's gonna be all. Let me know what other corny types of creators I missed. Follow me on
Video from Time NFG. If you disagree with anything, don't just dislike the video. Comment down below. Let's have open conversation in the comments. I love y'all. Peace.